Hi, everybody. It's a few minutes before 6 on Tuesday, and this is your closing comment. It's video number 445. And again, I implore you, if you like the work, please hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost anything. Okay, so we had kind of an interesting day, kind of benign. It was lower and finished the day with the Dow down 131.40 or 0.48%, the Nasdaq down 32.27 or 0.29%, the S&P down 16.13, also 0.48%, the Russell down 562 or 0.37%. And the biggest loser, who was the biggest winner yesterday, the Dow Jones Transports down 139.94 or 1.22%. Excuse me, market internals were a little soft on the NYSE, 1.6 to 1 down, but the NASDAQ was just about 1 to 1. Volume was lower. Excuse me, we had a bunch of news after the close, including Disney laying off 28,000 employees in their parks division, full-time people, part-time people, even some executives. So the stock, which had finished the day about unchanged, right now is down on the day pretty substantially, down 2 and change, and we'll have to see how that breaks out. Micron had a beat both top and bottom line, and the stock traded on the headline up as high as 52.67, but right now is trading 48.81, which is down almost $1. So, as I always say, I don't like to trade earnings reports because they're a coin toss, and even if you're right, you can end up on the wrong side of this. Regeneron had news. It was suspended for a while. It had closed the day 573.61. But when they had positive news about one of their trials, the stock traded as high as 590. The last was 584 and change, which is up around $12. And Moderna, same kind of situation. It closed 70.58 or 70.52 and is currently 73.93, up about $2.50. So that's about it for that kind of news. I also want to mention that I discussed a couple of stocks this morning. I think I called them the crazies, and they lived up to their name. Houston, finished the day 259, up $1.50 or 137%. The big loser on the day was yesterday's big winner, which was Piedmont Lithium and their 5-year contract with Tesla. The stock closed yesterday 37 up 26 or 236%, and today closed 24.5 down 12.45 or 34%. Still a long way up from $11 the day before that. And APM, a company that I mentioned this morning at up about 350%. I still didn't see any real news on the company, but it closed at $4.99, up 377 or 310%. So crazy is probably the right word. The chart on the screen is oil, and unfortunately the energy complex was very soft. As you can see, we couldn't get back up. Of course, we are now right on that rising 100-day moving average, but we were down today $1.31. Couldn't get up through. It was up during the day, but couldn't get up through yesterday's high at 40.80. Today's high was 40.70. That may not seem like much, but it tends to be. And we came down as low as 38.41 and closed, as I said, at 39.29 down on the day. The biggest mover in that complex was natural gas, and this one is amazing. I think I might have to try the long side of UNG tomorrow. Incredible day. Down 23.5 cents to 256. So down 23 is over 8%, 8.37%. But we're back into this area of support, and we'll have to see how it opens. But this is the same setup that we had last week in the silver, and this number is 237.5. And that is the rising 50-day moving average. I'll show you how it worked out in the silver, because a lot of these things trade in a very clean, clear, technical way. The silver, when it got down to the 100-day, we got long, and it closed near the high and had 1 day of rest in between, and was higher yesterday and was higher today. The options that we paid $1.34 and sold half of at $2.70, I believe they closed around $2.80 after being over $3. Also in the futures, we had the dollar down. Unfortunate. You know that I like this trade, and you know that I like this trade on a pullback here, and it looks like that may be what we're getting. We actually closed, I'll put it up. We actually closed down 37.5 cents at 93.20, 92.7. And as I said, we could get all the way down to this 93.60, 93.50 and still be along. The moving averages would still be turning up, and we could work off some of the overbought. As I mentioned on Sunday night in the letter, a move from 92.73 to 94.75, a 2-point move is a pretty dramatic move in a currency. So we'll see whether or not we can hold. It'd be really nice if it held this close, 93.68. That would prove to be positive. All right, everyone. I will be back first thing in the morning. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back with your pre-opening comment.